Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Total Football Talk. So, we'll just do a quick match reaction to the Manchester United Brighton game. And Jesus, mother, what is going on? I mean, do you know what? I'm actually not surprised. If you look at the match from Southampton in midweek, we were awful and we managed to kind of jammy our way through it and get the win due to one player stepping up and managing to take his chances. Well, today we had one shot on goal, and that was from Bruno Fernandes's penalty, really. I think Xerxes had one shot, but didn't even get anywhere near the target because it was blocked. By that, we created absolutely zero. Sweet Jesus, this team is poor from start to finish. You could go through the individuals, but you could be here all night. It's disappointing. I mean, the mood the room kind of reflects my mood. This is a day whenever they should be kind of going out there and putting on a show. We've lost one of the greatest players they've ever played for Manchester United in Dennis Law, and these players went out and performed like, I don't even know how to describe how poor the overall team performance was today. Absolutely shocking, really, really annoying, but not surprising, unfortunately. And it's what we've become accustomed to, a team that has some players that, have potential, too many players that just aren't good enough. And as a squad, collectively, can't get up for these games. We're at home. We've lost. I think we've lost one. We've won one out of our last 5 games at home. That's horrific. I mean, that's for me. This is not even on the manager anymore. These players, a lot of them are not good enough, but also the board are just. It's shocking how incapable this board are of seeing what's going on. If Sir Jim Ratcliffe is a lifelong fan and he's enjoying this, surely he's not. Surely he realizes that investment needs to be made and this squad needs to be improved. We're in the January transfer window and the bloody clock's ticking, and these guys are doing jack all. They're not doing a thing to help this manager out. And yes, the manager is having to work with a load of players that just aren't good enough, can't play the system, not even the system. They just can't get up for these games. Just cannot get up for these games, man. Get up for City, you can get up for Liverpool, you can get up for Arsenal, all the way from home. Fine. Get up for Brighton, get up for Newcastle, get up for Bournemouth. Where the hell is the fire in these players? What do they want for themselves? Like, question yourself, what the hell do you want to do? Do you want to just sit there, take in your wage, put a bang average performance in? I mean, there's so many reasons that I understand. We play a lot of games. The manager hasn't had much time. He's come in mid-season, so he's really, really struggling. And I can imagine he never thought half these players weren't capable of giving a good performance week in, week out, because they're just not capable. I don't even know where you start. I mean, people will go in on Onana. Onana's shocking, but that I don't even know. I was watching 9-year-olds today with goalkeepers that were better, holding on to the ball with crosses like that into the box. 9-year-olds that could hold on to the ball. This guy's a paid professional. To what though? He's had some good moments. He's had some big saves, and he's kept us in some games. But you've got to be consistent. You cannot just have it where it's game after game, good, and then awful, awful. I mean, I wasn't a big Onana inner. I was a De Gea, keep him for one more season and then make the change. Unfortunately, we made the change. Onana's come in. He's cost us most of last season. He's cost us some of this season. But he's not the problem. But he's not the only problem. The other problems are not the problems. Rashford is not the biggest problem. Casemiro is not the biggest problem. It's a collective of massive problems. And I just don't know if Amorim's going to get the time to fix it. And what are we going to do? There's going to be an outcry. Sack him. Get rid of him. Coming soon. That storm he's talking about, maybe that storm was for him and what it's coming for him, because it's in the post, it's coming, and he's gonna find very, very soon that it's a one wave after another of the press going after him, of social media accounts going after him. It's gonna be so much content made on how poor his performances are at home and how the standard of results are dreadful. It is just so frustrating, man. I just was hoping that they'd get a draw today. I didn't expect them to win. I didn't believe that they were capable of winning that match today. I just thought if they could get a draw, it's not it's not where we should be, but it's where we are, and it ain't getting any better anytime soon. Dreadful. So I just think it's a case of can't even just suck it up. We go again, but I don't even want to hear those words. I don't really want to hear from the players coming out with nonsense. I want them to get their heads down. We've got to earn more points in this league, and we've got to try and do something in the cups, and just keep fighting. But yeah, pride, passion, and all that for the jersey went out the window today on a day, a very important day to the club, and yet these players failed to raise up for they failed to kind of live up to any kind of standard. Even I don't even know, half of them don't even have standards. So maybe you can't raise it up to that because if you ain't got the standards yourself, how if you can't even set your own standard, what do you expect from anyone else? Um, Brutal, absolutely brutal. Really, yeah, a darkened room with a mobile phone speaking to myself. That is the way to go. Okay, we'll see you on the next one, guys. Bye.